What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on MMTLP and FINRA Saga.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And on today's video I will show you the latest news directly related to our story. I will show you some results from MetaMaterials shareholders meeting. Then I will show you what questions do we have in order to solve our problem, and what questions should we ask MetaMaterials board of directors in order to solve not only MMAT problem but MMTLP problem as well. And at the end of this video I will show you some thoughts from one of our community members in regards to the potential resolution of the MMTLP problem. And before we dive deep into all of this, I kindly ask you to hit the like button. It takes me more than 4 hours on a daily basis to make each and every video, but it takes you a split of a second of your time in order to hit the like button. And by this action, this video will be pushed forward to the broader audience, and eventually it will help us to win this battle. So just hit the like button. And let's start with this news. We own Anna Trade's Twitter account, and she reposted several tweets, and these tweets basically are the results of the shareholders meeting, and Meta News wrote 14 hours ago. Breaking: MetaMaterials shareholders did not approve the reverse stock split proposal and offering. And on ourintel.com also published this. MetaMaterials investors have spoken: no reverse split, no legal capital and no additional dilution. Polycars should have spoken and the company respond. The Pounds investors have spoke, we want communication. So, definitely it is the good news for MMAT current shareholders, but let me show you these several tweets. First of all, I want to pay your attention on the George Polycars tweet. He wrote it 15 hours ago in response to the letter, to the official filing of MetaMaterials that they published just 3 days ago. I have responded to the MMAT board of directors through Consei and outlined what I believe to be factual inaccuracies that were published on December the 8th. I have asked the board to correct them as soon as possible, and I have given the board permission to publish my complete correspondence for transparency. See you at the AGM. And he added several screenshots about his letter, and I want to pay your attention on this couple of questions. John Burda wrote: questions I would like to have answered in a transparent manner from MMAT board. 1. Will you release a Polycars letter? And this letter definitely will give us more clarity in this entire situation. But with the latest updates from board of directors of MMAT, I have a lot of doubts about this. And the second question is, who did you do the financing with? Not the broker-dealers, but the funds. And this is the main question, because we know that for now MetaMaterials is in quite tricky situation. It is inconsistent downtrend, and it has some problems with the current financing. And that is why we have to know, because MMAT and MMTLP shareholders are pretty much the same people, and we can see the direct impact on MMTLP and NextBridge hydrocarbon shareholders from the MMAT actions. And that is why this question is also very important. On top of that, Mark Basil wrote this tweet, and Syntax Queen of the Metaverse retweeted it with this comment. Look at this. Why won't the MetaMaterial Tech board of directors answer this question? And the question is, MMAT, if the board of directors took funding from and fund that has or is currently being sued for market manipulation by the SEC, the board of directors has now created a huge conflict with retail. Answer the damn question for full transparency. And this is the crucial question to the board of directors of MMAT. And Richard Hoffman also commented on this tweet. In my opinion, the existing and current board of directors of MMAT has lacked transparency since December 9, 2022. And this is the data when MMTLP shares was halted. And we know that since this data, we basically don't have any clarifications from the board of directors. And this is the most concerning part. By the way, about Richard Hoffman's tweet and about his arbitration. Let me show you this tweet that he wrote 8 hours ago. He said, seems to me the remedy granted in this Renta Therapeutics case, undertaken in Chapter 11 bankruptcy, is a way of forcing counterfeiters to cover and close positions. And I have to say that Richard is paying his attention not only to MMTLP case or MMAT case. He also pays his attention to the different cases and lawsuits that might be useful for his arbitration in particular, and for the entire retail community in general. That is why, guys, I highly suggest you to follow his Twitter account and to subscribe to his YouTube channel. And this, in my opinion, is one of the crucial points where you can have the latest updates in regards to at least his arbitration. So, let me show you this tweet that was written by Paul T. And Paul T is another community member, and he made this tweet just several hours ago. And let me quote you this in details. I find the next breach hydrocarbon filing of the SEC Form S8 quite interesting. And by the way, guys, next breach hydrocarbons filed an S8 form just several hours ago. As you can see, we are on sec.gov official website. And by the way, it is quite interesting, but we don't have the latest update in next breach hydrocarbons website itself. The latest one was made on October 13, but we know that, let me show you, that since October 13 we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more new filings. And this is not the best sign that Next Breach Hydrocarbons website doesn't have proper updates for their own shareholders. But it is what it is, and let me quote you further. So, Paul T also said, as many of you know, I enjoy speculation. I am attaching 2 excerpts from the filing. Reading to this filing, again, this is purely my speculation, it seems the MMTLP reconciliation may be in the form of a share offering to reconcile all short positions. If I have correctly interpreted the filing, the preferred shares can be converted into common shares. This conversion will allow Next Breach Hydrocarbons to have a sufficient amount of shares to cover the share offering. This would mean we all will receive a cash dividend along with everyone receiving NBH shares. I have outlined this scenario back in October. This is pinned on my homepage if you wish a more detailed analysis. I thought this scenario to be unlikely, but you never can tell. Another clue is in the second attachment. It states NBH will not be listed on any exchange. So, it is quite interesting speculation, and I have to say that I partially agree with Paul T, but in general, I prefer not to rely on different speculations, but I prefer to rely on the facts. And the facts are following. We are still fighting, and we have several deadlines. By the way, we have a major deadline within the next couple of days. On December 14, we will have the response from OTC markets in the steamroller versus OTC markets case. And OTC markets will have to disclose the names of wrongdoers, the names of market makers and broker dealers who performed and who is still performing the illegal activity on the market. Or, in worst case scenario, I think for them, they have to disclose the information why they don't want to do it. And why this deadline is very important. OTC markets doesn't have any immunity, and that is why they will have to answer one way or another. And this might be a game changer in our case. But everything we will see within the next couple of days. And I think that's all information that I want to provide you. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants you.